What's up, people? I'm here with your boy, the General Pere. Congratulations, man, on getting to the finals. You got to the last day.
Yeah.
There must have been a part of you that was saying, "This is mine." So when you heard your name to leave the house, what went through your mind at that moment?
My mind. In fact, my spirit just sunk. I was like, oh
No.
shit.
It's interesting that the show was defined a lot by your first and last week. Wildcard and unscrewing the truck. At the beginning and the end of the show, you had an integral role to play. First of all, those two experiences, which was more intense for you?
I think it was the screen of the truck.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I felt the only thing standing between me and the finals was the truck.
Literally.
A toy truck.
And a screwdriver.
Oh, man.
So let's talk about Maria now, because
Absolutely.
the thing, whatever the thing is or was, started off with both of you being wild cards and becoming really cool.
Right.
After that. So was she a strategy?
I wouldn't say she was a strategy. She just happened to be the right person in that moment at that time.
Yeah. Picking his words carefully. But you didn't do that a lot in the house. And when you talked about whatever happened between the both of you, if you know what I mean.
All I would say is what was said was said. However, I do know that maybe certain things may not have been pleasant that went a certain way, but I'll just offer an apology really for whatever, I hope that she finds a place in her heart to forgive me. I'm sorry. That's about it.
So sweet. All right, let's talk about your head of house reign, which was where this whole general talk came from.
Yeah.
What was that about? Was that your strategy to come off that way, or is that how you generally are when you're in charge?
Well, naturally, I'm very assertive, and I like to. I believe that as a leader, for me, you have to give off that vibe. I wasn't trying to make people afraid of me, but at the same time, no, for real. I wasn't really trying to make people afraid of me, but at the same time, I wanted them to know that, hey, I am the guy in charge now.
Government don't change.
Government don't change. So, as I talk, I'm like this, make una just do them. But then I noticed some disrespect here and there, so that's why I had to really address a couple of those things.
Yeah. So I want to talk about Whitemoney and the kitchen situation, which was a big talking point for a lot of viewers. Because on the one hand, it's like, okay, yeah, I see his points. It's okay to say, why should one person monopolize something? But there's also the argument, if something is working, why try to fix it?
I just wanted us to see, okay, you can have several people in rotation doing that, so one person is not the only person doing it, and everyone would not be dependent on just one person.
So, surprising for a lot of people how your relationship with Whitemoney flipped, from the kitchen clash, to the infamous belt removal, which was not a removal, whatever, incident, to all of a sudden, you guys were having pretty interesting conversations and, actually hanging out with each other. Another evolution friendship for it that was interesting that has become so intense is you and Cross.
I got to really know Cross
as people left.
Yeah, as people were leaving, and myself and Cross started, talking. The more we spoke to each other, the more we really got to know each other. And I found out Cross is a really cool guy, man. And the same thing even happened with Whitemoney, because even with Whitemoney, at first we were, we had our own little clash, but eventually, when we started to understand each other, yeah, we were really cool in the house, sharing experiences. It was asking me questions, we were chatting, laughing, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Who did you connect with the least through the season?
Erin, simply because she didn't have a lot of time in the house. Just Erin, and I feel Erin has depth. She's a deep person.
Now that you're out of the house, just give us a broader picture of what to expect with you, with the brand Pere.
So, I'm definitely, going to be focusing on lots of movies. cinema films. I'm looking forward to working with a lot of the big producers out there. Mo, doing a lot of work with, you know, just name it. And music, most especially. I'm going to be going back into the studio. Singing some I love you songs, you know. Just something along those lines.
I will not be intimidated. All the best, man. Looking forward to seeing you conquer Nollywood and, of course, the music industry. And make plenty of money.
Hopefully. Let's be coming.
Thanks for being here today, man.
Thank you.